Hi friends, thank you for joining me. Pop out card dies. This is the ribbon. How beautiful is this? So super easy. You make it just like you made the first pop out. I'll leave that video in the description if you like to see it. Here is our inspiration sheet and our instructions. So pretty easy, a pretty quick card. It's only 2 dies. You have your decorative layer and your shadow layer. So you need to cut out 1 shadow layer and 1 decorative layer, okay? And make sure you run your decorative layer back through for embossing. So here is my shadow, here is my decorative. Look at the detail on that embossing. How beautiful is that? Okay, so you're going to cut out 1 and 1, and then you are going to need a 5x7 card base. So laundry's done. If you guys heard the buzzer. And then you are going to need a scoreboard or ruler. I like to just use my scoreboard, and what I do is I just open my card, I line it up, and because you are using a 5x7 card, so 10 inches by 7, in the middle you should score it should be scored at 5. So what you're going to do is take your shadow layer, line this up to wherever you like it on your card base, and then you are just going to take your scoring tool and follow the scoring line, but I know that this is 5, so it's pretty easy, and this just scores it down the middle. There are other ways of doing this, but this is the way I do it, and then that's it. So then now when you fold this, it's folded in half, and then you just give it a burnish, okay, and then it will line up with our card. Okay, so then we're not going to glue it yet. We are going to take our decorative layer. So now we are going to burnish and get our card ready to pop up. So this part can be tricky. So what I like to do is you need to have this part pop out. Okay, so the top and the bottom, you see the score line in the middle, these need to pop out. So this in the middle has a score line here. This needs to go backwards. So I'm just going to kind of start folding that, and if you have a ruler you can actually use your ruler if that helps, but start folding that a little bit, and then the same thing on, actually you want to make sure do it this way, do it this way, because we don't want to fold down here. So like I'm putting my fingers through it, and then I'm just lifting, pushing this back. Okay, does that make sense? Sorry, push it back, that way you're not getting the folds. And then flip it over to this side and do the same thing. Just put your little fingers through it and just push. See my hands just pushing it back on the score line. Okay, and then this middle one also gets pushed back. You see that? And then these are starting to pop, so there's the score line. Just pop it. Okay, pop it. All right, there we go. So this is how it's done. So just do it that way with the little fingers. Okay, and then give it a good burnish, because we're going to be opening and closing the card, so you want to have a good burnish. Now there is a score line here and a score line here. We have to fold those score lines. So I like to take my ruler and just line it up to the score line, and be careful because this ribbon is delicate. Or really, let me show you what I do. What I do first is I recreate the score line. Like I just draw it, because it's just, so just place it on your scoreboard and trace over it, and that'll make it much easier. Okay, and then flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. So we're just tracing over the score line. Okay, all right, you don't have to do that, but it helps. And then I'm going to take my ruler and it should fold over easy. Okay, or you can just fold it backwards and then flip it back over. Okay, but it has to come up this way. Okay, so flip it over to the wrong side and just fold it inward. That's the better way to do it. Okay, because it has to come in. There we go. And then now we are going to adhere this to this. Now we have to be careful because we cannot put adhesive all over this. We have to put adhesive. Sorry, I'm just making sure this is okay. All right, so we have to put adhesive on our ribbon. Okay, we have to put it on our ribbon, and that's pretty much it, because we need this to always move. Okay, and we don't want to glue this inside either, just the ribbon. That's it. Okay, so you can use wet glue, you can use your tape. So I'm trying to decide if I want to use wet glue or not. And then also this area here, the little strip, you'll put some glue there as well. So I think I'm just going to use glue if I don't drop it. All right, so I'm just using some glue, and so if you see, just going around. This may be easier for you to use your tape pen, whatever works. Okay, and what you're going to do is just line it up. So just line this up to your, it's not going to line up perfectly. You don't want it to line up perfectly. Okay, and just press it down. And then you are going to do the same thing to the other side. Like I said, you can use tape if you like. So then we're just going to put adhesive or glue here along the line, the bottom line here, and then all around your ribbon. You don't have to do it. You can do dots like this and skip some spaces, but I don't trust it. All right, and then carefully bring this piece over and line this up. Okay, and then press down. Okay, and once that dries completely, you should be able to open and close with no problem. And then what we're going to do is glue this to our actual card base, and then we can decorate. So hopefully this is dry. So as you can see now, it's perfect. Okay, so then now what we need to do is we need to glue this to the inside of our card. So now this, you can actually put glue all over this area and all over this area. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And you can use glue or tape, obviously, whatever you prefer. Do one side at a time and just kind of line it up. Get your card base and line it up, and then press down. Okay, so I'm just pressing down, and then just kind of use your hand and press it down. Okay, so this is going to be like a bulky card. Bulky, I can't say it. And then you're going to take your adhesive and go on this side and do the same thing. Okay, so it's bulky because it is a pop-out card, and that's okay. So then now you just close your card. Okay, and close your card, press down, and then we'll just press on this side as well like we did the other, and this is just kind of securing it. And then there we go, you have your beautiful pop-out card. Now you just decorate. So I have a pop-out sentiment already here. So whatever you're going to use, you need to score it in the middle, whether it's a signature card, it's a photo, it's a flower, a butterfly, whatever you're going to use, it has to be scored in the middle because it has to be able to fold with this. Okay, so this is actually a sticker, so this is easy. I'm just going to peel off the backing of this and adhere this. Sorry. Okay, so just, this is a sticker, so I'm just going to peel off the backing and then just going to fold it, line it up, and then press it in. Okay, you can also close it to kind of help with that. So yeah, there we go. And then you just finish decorating. So for the front of my card, I have a card layer that I'm going to put over top of this because I want it to be pink. And just putting some adhesive. You decorate it however you want. And just lay this down. Okay, I'll press that over. This is so pretty. I love it. I love the colors that I've chosen. I'm trying to think, what paper did I use? What paper is this? Oh, this is the paper. So the pink paper is just some pink cardstock from Michaels. This pretty pink paper right here, this came from the Gemini Pro. It came with some 12 by 12 I don't know if she calls it pearl or metallic. I think it's pearl cardstock, and I think it was 4 colors, and this one was one of the colors that was in there, and it's so pretty. And then this paper is Anna's floral paper. So I also use that pink to, I'm going to place this here, and I'm not going to use any foam tape on this because it's already bulky. So just going to put my glue on it. And I'm just putting glue around the edges. And then I have some beautiful florals that I'm going to place on to decorate this. And a sentiment for the front. And it's another one of Anna's sentiments. Okay, so I'm just going to close this. And this came with the Empress. This particular what do you call it? This die came with the Empress. So this was like a couple years ago, so I'm not sure if this is still, I think it is. Yeah, it's still offered with the Empress. It comes with it. And then it also comes with the inner die so that you can cut out the circle if you need to. So if you want to use like put a picture or something behind it for the frame, you can definitely do that. So the embossing is beautiful. All right, and then now I have some florals from Anna. I forgot what the name of, I think these came from the hydrangea. Yes, the hydrangea and roses. So I have some of those that I'm going to use, and then I cut out some of her foliage that I'm also going to use. I cut out a lot. I don't think I'm going to use it all, but I did cut out a lot. So I'm going to use some of that, and what I want to do is put one here, trying to get my composition, and one there, and then yeah, I think I'm going to use foam tape on this. Should I or shouldn't I? I guess so. So yeah, like I said, it's a bulky, I can't say it, a bulky card. Are these stickers? No. How are they stickers and I cut them out myself? I tell you, I am so silly sometimes. I cut these out with my own dies, and I'm like, are these stickers? I just saw the white background and I just forgot. So put that on, and hopefully this kind of gives you guys some ideas how to decorate the front, or Maybe you decorate the front of your card the same every time and you're like, I need something different. I want to do something different. And so here's my sentiment right here for my dearest friend. And this is a sticker, and this is another one of Anna's sentiments. So I'm going to put this on. I'll just put that on last. Let me finish my flowers. So here are my flowers. So just a bunch of roses, and these are stickers, so I can just peel off the backings of these. And like I said, this came from the rose and hydrangea flower set. So I'm just doing a mixture of foliage and flowers. Okay, and I'm still going to use my foam tape for that. So just put one right there and just kind of mix and match. I'll put one here. And what do you guys think? Did you guys get the auto ship? I'm glad I got the auto ship. Put one there. And the next one to come out, I believe, is the lily. I believe it's the lily. And then I have a little one that I'm going to put right here. I don't know. How do I want that? Yeah, I think I'm going to put it there, and then I'll put this like that. And then I will put my sentiment right there. So I've decorated the inside. I've added some florals. I've added a jewel on each side of the ribbon. And then on the front, I've added my flowers, a jewel here for my dearest friend. And then I just have a ribbon that I'm going to add right here. And my pretty little pink card is complete. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.